just with YouTubers. A lot of, especially during the club seasons in the Premier League and all that, you'll watch content creators react to things as they happen, and you can't see the game obviously when you're watching them, but it adds an alternate viewing to have like someone to watch with. I think we saw the rise of that a lot during the 2020 pandemic, when especially there were no fans in the stadium, so people it's nice to watch the game with someone. And also, in a lot of ways, it's a good way to clip someone up and roast them on the internet. So let's just hope that doesn't happen to me that much.
Yeah, now it's a lot of pressure. You've got obviously people with different ideas of what they want the outcome of the match to be. How do you deal with that? How do you keep it safe but keep it fun and not, alienate half the audience when you're doing this?
Yeah, look, I respect the game so much. I respect anything that I can't do. So I cannot play 90 minutes of a football match. And for me, I'm probably going to be, as they say, glazing these guys the entire time. Mm-hmm. And because they're just both, I respect both teams so much. But obviously, I want people to have their opinions in the chat. We can talk to each other and have a little bit of an interaction and hopefully just keep things fun.
Yeah, all right. Well, Tyler, I think we're actually going to hand it off to you now. It looks like the game is about to get underway. The final match, the finale of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. We will leave it in your capable hands. We will be back. We're going to have a newscast at 6 on My 9. And then after the show, after the game, we'll do the late news. And we're just here all day streaming and the whole thing. We are all in on the World Cup. It has been so fun. And now we finally get the grand conclusion. The questions we've been having for all these months are about to be answered. It's unbelievable.
And we will know in 90 minutes or maybe a little more. Tyler, last thoughts before we leave you and have you join our viewers. Do you have a hint, like a hunch, who will lift the World Cup trophy?
Yeah, I've had multiple thoughts about this, and I feel like it goes one of two ways. You got Spain. If they score first, then they're probably going to win it, and it stays 1-0 because they're going to have to be really compact. Or if it finishes 3-2, then Argentina won because they came back in the dying minutes. It's just how it goes.
Yeah. It's going to one of those ways. It's going to happen.
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Well, Tyler, enjoy the match, and we just want to thank our viewers for joining us. Steve, this was fun.
Yeah, that hour went by quick.
I know. I've had the chills the whole time, too, just watching all of the images, the live pictures from the New York, New Jersey Stadium, and all of the fans from Central Park to our Spain watch party.
On this perfect day. And a nice thing, too, honestly, for kids, these World Series games, they get so late. Football can be on so late. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday. This is going to be done
before dinner.
We're out of school, summer vacation. Everybody can watch it. No excuses. We love it. All right.
No excuses. Come on.
Tyler, we're sending them your way now.
Vamos.
All right, come on over. Vamos. All right. I really don't know what to expect. We're just going to ease our way into this. We could talk over the lineup a little bit. Obviously, there were no surprises in this one. I think we both saw both teams come out. They got exactly who we expected. Mikel Oyarzabal and Lamine Yamal up top. It's going to be exciting. So before this starts, let's go over a couple facts, because I've collected quite a few of these fast facts. One of which is that this is the first time that two opposing Ballon d'Or winners will play in a World Cup final since Johan Cruyff and Franz Beckenbauer in 1974. But obviously, Messi and Rodri winning it a couple years ago, and Messi winning it the last time that he won the World Cup. So I feel like obviously the winner of this game does have some implications on who wins the next one. Here we see 19-year-old Lamine Yamal lift the Ballon d'Or. I have a lot of thoughts on who I think should win it. My friends would tell me, you need to say Harry Kane because, Kane had an incredible season, and I tend to agree with that a little bit. I myself am an Arsenal fan. So had we won the Champions League, I'd probably be touting the Declan Rice horn a little bit, but I don't think that we're not going to come anywhere close to that. Mbappe probably, I think, deserves it. At some point, Mbappe, Lamine Yamal, Haaland, they got to take home a Ballon d'Or, man. You think? After all the work they've done. They've got to. At some point. All right. Let's see how this goes. Some other fast facts for you. Argentina are now trying to become the first country in 64 years to win consecutive World Cups. The last team to do that as we said, was Brazil. And, obviously that amazing Brazil team winning their 5th World Cup. All right, we're underway now. This is exciting. I try to keep the lineups open so I can stay on top of this. Feel like I'm Mark Goldbridge right now. Here we go. Okay. I have thoughts about Unai Simon starting every game. I think that David Raya deserved a little bit. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Unai Simon was looking shaky in a couple moments, but obviously they've only conceded the 1 goal, so what do I know? We already see early onset of that Argentinian frontline pressure. Spain are trying to connect some passes together to get that momentum. Gabriel Ruiz has been very good since coming back into the Spanish starting 11. We're cutting through Dani Olmo, out to Marco Correa. Early foul. Yeah, I mean, this is as expected so far. Argentina's going to want to get a couple thick tackles in very early on. A lot of y'all in the chat are trying to talk about Messi taking an L. I don't know, man. We'll see. And no, we can't show the game on here. It's just a watch along. Right, that's the whole thing. Fox is the rights holders. So you can tune in. Streaming on Fox One. Also tune into your local Fox channels. Keep scanning that QR code. We want to get that poll up. Who do we think is going to win? Right now, Spain with the 52%. They are the favorites ever so slightly going into this. All right. What are our thoughts on Christian Romero in the chat? Okay, I guess he's rated. My friends think Christian Romero is top. I just think he gets too many fouls. Alexis McAllister is one of them players, man. He does all the simple things. Unai Simon. Another early foul already. Yeah. They got to make sure that, maybe they did. Maybe Spain did pull them down to the ground there and got away with that. This will take some time to get forward. We're going to see a lot of the ball in the middle of the park right now. And that's, as we've already seen starting now. Dani Olmo looking like he's trying to cut open. Lamine Yamal's open on the white. Oh, we might have a chance here. That's a save. Lamine Yamal with his first shot. Does he get a World Cup final goal is the question. As we've already seen starting now, Dani Olmo looking like he's trying to cut. This kid's incredible, man. Oh, we might have a chance here. That's a save. Rodri putting through Lamine Yamal. Another block by Martinez. Does he get a World Cup final goal is the question. Wow. This kid's incredible, man. Oh, that's dangerous. Unai Simon took a bet and he picked the right one. Goodness gracious. I think Messi in the day probably would have caught up to that. Goodness gracious, man. Can't let you watch the game. I'm sorry, I can't control that. Can't control that. Trying to keep you updated where I can. Right now, 0-0. We're in the 6th minute. Still a lot of just horseshoe passing along the back line. All right, this is Argentina's 7th World Cup final. They have been in the final every, so I got 1930, 1978, 86, 90, 2014, 2022, and now 2026. So they've been a stubborn team in these knockout competitions. All right, this is Argentina's 7th World Cup final. They have been in the final every, so I got 1930. Yeah, the game is on television. The game is on television. This is a watch-along. They've been a stubborn team in these knockout competitions. Who are we fans of? I want to see in the chat. What's our club teams? I'm an Arsenal fan. The game is on television. This is a watch-along. Oh, man. So right now, obviously Kylian Mbappe, things finish without Lionel Messi getting 2 goals and an assist, and he's going to win the Golden Boot after that 3rd place game yesterday. Now that game, that would have been fun to react to. Got 10 goals in that. Got Sago with a hat trick. Obviously Kylian Mbappe, things finish without Lionel Messi getting 2 goals and an assist, and he's going to win the Golden Boot after that 3rd place game yesterday. Oh. It's just testy so far. Lots of crunching tackles. Silly foul there. I can't believe this is Spain's only their 2nd one. That's crazy. Obviously, like, yeah, they won it the only other time in 2010, but with how much history and impact on the game that the Spanish culture's had, it's just very shocking. That's crazy. Obviously, like, yeah, they won it the only other time in 2010, but with how much history and impact on the game that the Spanish culture. Trying to keep up. These comments are going wild right now. We are live on TikTok for Fox 5 New York, and I believe Fox 5 DC and Fox 29 Philadelphia. We also are live on YouTube across all 3 of those stations as well right now. Trying to have some good conversation though, so hit me with the conversation. Stop spamming the chat with all this random nonsense. I can't keep up with that. What's all this? I can't let you see Pesci. He's not taking a pin today. I do believe the GOAT debate is quite settled. If I'm gonna take a stance, I mean, I feel like the correct answer is Lionel Messi, especially right now, dude. He's still in the Golden Boot race. You kidding me? Is quite settled. If I'm gonna take a stance, Rodri cleans everything up, man. Cannot wait for him to leave Man City. I don't know when it's going to happen. Soon enough. Not soon enough, I'll tell you that. With so much respect. No, I can't show you the game. That's not what this is. This is a watch along. If we do that, we'll get flagged, demonetized, taken down. That's how it works. The game is live on Fox. So all this BTS, we're just all BTS fans? Is that what we're here for? I got no idea what some of y'all are saying in this chat. I'll return to that later. This is the first World Cup final between these two teams, which, you know, would make sense because this is only the second final that Spain's ever been in. But this is a repeat of the Finalissimo we were supposed to get that got canceled due to conflict in Iran. This is the first World Cup final between these two teams, which, you know, would make sense. Wow. This is only the second final that Spain's ever been in. That would have been a crazy game. I had picked England to go to the final at the very beginning. Came close. I said that before the lineups were even dropped. Last time Argentina won over Spain was in 2010, just before Spain became the world champs. But that wasn't a friendly in Buenos Aires, 4-1. Obviously, we've all seen that picture of Lamine Yamal with Messi. So this whole full circle moment is still really crazy. All right. Oh, good corner, but very actively sprayed away by Cristiano Romero. Spain is gathering the possession back very quickly after losing it. It looks like Argentina's just throwing everything at it to block, and it just ends up back in Spanish possession. Match is on Fox. This is not Fox. This is Fox 5 New York TikTok, Fox 5 YouTube, Fox, all the other places this is right now. Question. Why they call it New York and New Jersey? MetLife is in New Jersey. Yes. Well, it's New York, New Jersey because of the branding of it. You know, they're trying to make it more recognizable by international audiences as well. A lot of, obviously, most people across the world would know New York as, if you ask them if they knew one state in the United States, they'd probably say that. So not having that as a host city would not necessarily look the best on an American World Cup. Yeah, these questions are going crazy, but I don't know if any of them are actually, like, this is a lot of spam. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to answer questions that actually make sense. Big tackle by McAllister on Danny Olmo. Yeah, these questions are going crazy, but I don't know if any goodness. Actually, like, this is a lot of spam. I'm not going to lie. Tackle by McAllister on Danny Olmo. No team has successfully defended World Cup title since Brazil did it more than 6 decades ago. And Argentina really want that 4th star. I do think that's like one of the coolest parts. It's super underrated, but you know, being able to add that star in your badge and knowing that you took part in making that happen. Obviously, I'm pointing to the USA one. We ain't got one of those, but it's just really, it must be a really, really special thing to be a part of. Messi made his first World Cup appearance before Yamal was even born. 15 minutes played. Yeah, they're just putting up a stat in the top left right now of Spain. This is obviously they only conceded one goal in this entire tournament, which is there surely be a record of sorts. It has to be. And Argentina scored 19 goals, which is the third most in this tournament. Wow. All right, Messi's collecting the fouls now. He likes to, you'll notice Messi, obviously this is a big thing. He likes to just drift around the pitch at the top. He doesn't necessarily run much until the ball is actually near him. It conserves his energy the entire time, and that's all part of the Argentinian game plan. They build their whole structure around allowing him to thrive at his best, and obviously with his older age, they benefit from him just conserving as much as possible and popping up when the moments matter the most. And that is something he does better than anyone else in the world ever has. Did a lot of where can I watch the game? You can only watch it on Fox 1. You can stream on Fox 1, or watch your Fox local. I cannot show you the game. All right, that is not up to me. I don't know if you've ever done a watch along before. Just think of it like Mark Goldbridge, Expressions, except I am not as animated as Expressions is. That guy is hilarious. I would love to show you the game, though. I would love to. Just think of it like Mark Goldbridge, Expressions, except I am not as animated as Expressions is. That guy is hilarious. Yeah, we're in the World Cup now. The World Cup started at 3. It doesn't start at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. You're missing out. You better tune in now. The game yesterday started at 5. Tell your dad to tune in. Of course, yeah, no problem. The World Cup started at 3. It doesn't start at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. You're missing out. You better tune in now. The game yesterday started at 5. I don't think I'm in a position to be able to talk about BTS. They're good. Oh, we might have a chance. Nope. Very well done. Very well done by Pedro Porro. They're isolating Yamal out of the game pretty well right now. I don't think I'm in a position to be able to talk about BTS. They're good. Argentina loves to try to get in the refs' heads. Very well done. Very well done by Pedro Porro. I don't know how much of a foul that one is. Yes, the game has started. That's what we're watching right now. Obviously, we cannot show it on here, but if you look at this watch party, it's on in the back of there at the top in the screen there. I don't know how much of a foul that one is. You're in the 19th minute. The game has started. That's what we're watching right now. Obviously, we cannot show it on here, but if you look at this watch party, it's on in the back of there at the top in the screen there. If you see me looking this way, I'm looking at the game. If you see me looking this way, I'm looking at the chat. So I'm trying to keep up with both. No, it's not 3-0 Spain. Stop joking. Unless my stream is insanely delayed, which I don't think it is. Right now, our poll on Fox Local, if you're watching with us on Fox Local, is still 52% Spain and 48% Argentina for who people think are going to win or who they're rooting for. You can find that on fox5newyork.com/connect to vote. So if you want Argentina to pull ahead in the poll, you better type it in, fox5newyork.com/connect. If you're watching with us on Fox Local, is still 52% Spain and 48% Argentina for who people think are going to win. Oh, we got Matt Damon. You can find that on fox5newyork.com/connect to vote. So if you want Argentina to pull ahead in the poll, you better type it in, fox5newyork.com/connect. Wow. It's a dull game so far. I don't think there's been a shot on target. Let me pull up the stats and see what we can read off here. Minutes passed. Let's see. Yeah, this ball is staying in the middle of the park. There is nothing going on at the moment. Spain has had 67% of the possession. That checks out, but Argentina has been resolute defensively. They're blocking everything that's coming into the box. There really hasn't been a clear-cut opportunity aside from that one that Lamine Yamal was able to get in. Spain's got 89% accurate passing, so they've done 144 passes. And they're the only ones with any touches in the opposition box, which, again, not surprising because we have been in the majority of the Argentinian defense. Spain's got 89% accurate passing, so they've done 144 passes. And they're the only ones with any touches in the opposition box. Marco Correa is going to pop off for Real Madrid. He's one of those players that's like really annoying to have on your team or to play against. But when he's on your team, you love him. The Chelsea fans I know loved him, and now they're already turning on him because that's what they do. Marco Correa is going to pop off for Real Madrid. Some of these comments, the games are normally 90 minutes, so 2 45-minute halves plus any stoppages. Stoppages are if a player goes down injured or the ball goes out of play, the ref is pausing his watch and restarting it once the ball is back in motion, but you will not see the clock stop. The clock will automatically tick to 45, and then at the end, you'll see a plus with however many minutes the referee deems that need to be played after that. If there is a tie at the end of the game, this does go into extra time. There will be 2 15-minute periods of extra time after the game, and if that is still undecided and level on goals, it will go to penalty kicks. And the winner of that penalty kick shootout would win the World Cup, which I don't want a penalty kick shootout to end this World Cup. I would like it to be done in 90 minutes. We've been here long enough. This has been a great tournament, 104 games. That's crazy. We don't need extra time. And the winner of that penalty kick shootout would win the World Cup, which I don't want a penalty kick shootout. We can't show the game. I still got people asking about that. That's not what this is. Just talking you through it. You can kind of see it in the stream up at the top, though. Keep voting in this poll, fox5newyork.com/connect. Before the first goal goes in, I want to see who's going to win. So right now it's too close. 52% Spain, 48% Argentina. Just talking you through it. You can kind of see it in the stream up at the top, though. How do you feel about the hydration breaks? I think I understand them as an athlete. It just obviously it helps too, for health wise. And you're already playing so many games. You're playing more games in high heat but I understand making it with ad breaks is another thought entirely. How do you feel about the hydration breaks? I think I understand them as an athlete. You're a Chelsea fan. Yeah, you probably could have got more out for him. I think he's underrated as far as his skill goes, but I don't know how many years are left on his contract to pull in like that amount. But Real Madrid, they'll do whatever they can to tap you up early so they don't have to pay full price. The deal got done pretty quickly, though. Chelsea does business quick. Morgan Rogers going there for 117 million euros is crazy, or 117 million pounds. To that same Chelsea fan in the chat, if you're still here, who are you looking forward to most next season? Morgan Rogers going there for 117 million euros is crazy, or 170 million pounds. Welcome to the Watchalong. If you are just joining us, we're 25 minutes in. That means we're in our first hydration break. Right now, you're looking at the fan fest above me if you're on TikTok, or to the side if you're on YouTube. And then a look at outside of the New York, New Jersey stadium until the end of this match today before it goes back to being the MetLife. Stadiums, they just probably more interesting. I think the Plaza Azteca, right? Like, that's such a good name for a stadium. Why couldn't we just have done like the Philadelphia? I don't know. Not a great recommendation. What do you mean soccer will never happen in the U.S.? It is right now. Such a good name for a stadium. Why couldn't we just have done like the Philadelphia? 3 years left on his deal? Huh. Then y'all probably should have got more for Cucurella. I think defenders, obviously, they go for less unless you're Yaskov Gradio. If anyone ever came in for Saliba, I want like 150 million. 3 years left on his deal? All right, we're about to kick back off for the second quarter. Wow. Yeah, it's been a bit of a dud game so far, which is what you expect in a final. They're not wanting to take too many risks. There's too much at stake. Not like what we saw yesterday when there was not anything at stake. It's still a good game, man. England up 4-0 at halftime. And almost through. What am I showing? This is a watch-along. This is a watch-along. I cannot show the game, but I can talk you through it for those that don't have access to it. It's an accessibility thing. Right now, it's 0-0 in the 27th minute. Ball is in possession with Argentina, but it's just ping pong right now. What am I showing? This is a watch-along. This is a watch-along. I cannot show the game, but I can talk you through it for those. Everyone on both sides of the pitch is rated at a 6.5 or lower right now. Right now, it's 0-0 in the 27th minute. Ball is in possession with Argentina. Why are we hosting a game we aren't participating in? Because we lost. That's not hard to understand. Got knocked out. If we won, we would be hosting the game still. Why are we hosting a game we aren't participating in? Because we lost. If Enzo leaves, you need big money. I agree. I mean, because you paid big money for him. And Lacroix from Palace is solid. He is solid. Yeah. Can we watch the performances here? Know that it's also going to be on Fox. This is purely outside perspective. You're getting just communication from me while also being able to see things like the watch party or voting our polls or whatever. It's just additional content. Yo, this sucks. Just show the game. Yeah, if I do that, we're going to get pulled down immediately, and then you're not going to be able to watch anything. Because that's how it works. That's how it works. But I do see the comments. So you can have a nice conversation with me. Is this the World Cup? Yes. This is this. Okay, no, you asked that 42 times. I'm good. Soccer won't ever work here. My brother, you are in the chat of the World Cup game, engaging with it, helping it work more. That defeats the purpose. We're approaching 30 minutes. Soccer won't ever work here. My brother, you are in the chat of the World I do want some good more questions though. If you've got questions or comments about the game or just football in general, let's chat. Let's chat. Because they ain't going on in the game right now, I'll tell you that. Spain's driving down the left with Marco Correa. They're still in the center of the park. There hasn't been anything dangerous yet. I don't know if we're going to see a goal in the first half. I'll tell you that. Spain's defense is stingy. Stingy. They let up one goal. Here's Belgium. I'll let you know when there's a goal for sure. I'll definitely be celebrating. There just hasn't been. Do I have a BTS bias? Why are we talking about BTS? This is. I understand that they're performing, but we're not able to see it here. So I don't know. I'll let you know when there's a goal for sure. I'll definitely be celebrating. Goodness gracious. Which halftime performer? Oh, it's Haley. Hello, Haley. What halftime performer are we looking forward to the most? Gotta be Justin Bieber. You kidding me? The game did start already. Which halftime performer? Oh, it's Haley. Hello, Haley. What halftime performer are we looking forward to the most? All right, cross in. Not much going on here. Espresso? Yeah, sure. Thank you. Getting espresso delivery. That's fancy. If Spain score first, it will be 4. What, 4-1 Spain? Oh, yeah. You know, if Spain score first, I said it could probably end 1-0 because they can shut down. They do a better job of closing down than England does, I'll tell you that. Yeah, their defense is godlike. Kubarsi, what a player, dude. What a player. They may be young, but they're like, they have so much experience for young kids. And obviously, when you have a Ballon d'Or winner like Rodri in the midfield, it makes it a little easier. They may be young, but they're like. No, I'm not able to show the performances here. That's still part of the Fox broadcast. But if I could, I promise you, I would. Watching from Spain. Welcome. Bienvenidos. Yes, the game is now 34th. Still 0-0. And that field tilt is directly in the center of the pitch still. Lamine has been doing pretty well. He had a drop of the shoulder and was able to breeze past Montiel. But he ultimately had that attempted cross in the area that was dealt with pretty well by Romero. Spain is going for it again. Here we go. Yeah, no, you can't just, football is like chess. That's a great point. You can't go all out attack. It's not like that. If you do, you end up with a game like yesterday, which was great, but at the same time, it's just too risky. You go 4-0 up. 4-0 up should be the safest thing ever. Yeah, I can give more commentary on the game. It's just there's not much going on at the moment. Right now, Cucurella's got a chance to cross. He blasted into Romero again, and it goes out of the pitch. Thank you. 4-0 up should be the safest thing ever. Jeez. Yeah, I can give more commentary on the game. All right, so Spain is still at 64% of the possession so far in the first half. There's been, and I'll tell you, if you are a fan of football and you understand like the really nerdy stats, so we talk about the XG or expected goals, There's been 0.1 generated for expected goals in the entire game. Expected goals is basically like, what is the percentage of that chance that you have on goal that could end up in a goal? So the only one was a 10% chance. If you are a fan of football and you understand like the really nerdy stats, so one shot on goal, one shot on target, that came from Lamine Yamal early on. But they're both playing very pragmatic right now, which is not shocking. Both of them have very good defensive goals. So the only one was a 10% chance. One shot on goal, one shot on target. Read these comments. Try to get on to the our friends over in Philadelphia. Our friends over in Philadelphia. Oh, who do we want to win? A lot of people are saying Argentina in the chat, but according to our poll, it is still 52% Spain. So on our Philadelphia YouTube page, we have a poll going for who do we want to win with 3 options of Argentina, Spain, and I just hope both teams have fun. And 9% just want both teams to have fun. And on that page, 60% of people are rooting for Spain. Am I streaming the actual game on here? No. The game is on all Fox local channels. It is on Fox One. You can download the Fox One app, and that's where you download it there. But no, if I show the game on YouTube or TikTok or anything like that, we're going to get flagged, demonetized, video taken down, in trouble. And I don't want to be in trouble. But I do, honestly, I didn't understand the point of watch-alongs for the longest time until I started watching them myself in addition to the game. And they can be funny, man. Some of them are so good. All right, let's get back in the game, though. Too much of the ball. Rodgers had him in his pocket. And the ball is, guess what? In the middle of the park, where it's been the entire game. We're in the 38th minute. Still 0-0. Spain are in possession like they have been most of the game. They're still generating about 65% of the possession. Look at these visuals on TikTok. Wow, the crowds. That's a very Spanish crowd. I agree the match is quite boring so far, but that's what you get with finals for the most part, unless it's obviously like the last World Cup final where things really popped off toward the end and Mbappe and Messi were trading blow after blow, and it was just incredible. Spanish chance. Off the ball. Very close. He scores in finals. If Spain gets a goal, I would not put it past him to get it, or Mikel Merino coming off the bench later in the game. Can I play the game? No. I cannot. But thank you all for joining. Wish I could show you more, but this is what we got. Do you think they are cheating? There's proof, but I want your opinion. I don't know, man. Obviously, I say things out loud when I'm watching games too, and I'm like, there's cheats. Especially when I'm watching Arsenal games, and I think the refs are always against us, but I don't know, man. I'll tell you one thing, though. Argentina beat England fair and square. England should have won that game. This game should be Spain versus England. But Argentina turn up. Holy indeed. I want to see in the comments. I'm trying to check all of them for all the stations, but who do we think has been the player of the tournament? Or like, who are your top 5? I have a list for mine, and it pretty much includes like a bunch of Cape Verde players. I live in Philly, and I got to go to the France-Iraq game, the Brazil-Haiti game, and the France-Paraguay game. France-Paraguay was horrible, man. That was a terrible game. I'm coming over to the DC chat right now if we got people in there. We are live on the Northeast. It's the first time that Fox has been able to do something like this, and it's awesome to get to see all the comments that are coming in. I don't see any comments. We're going to try to get this live chat turned on if it's off on DC's page. Incoming chat. So if you're watching with us on Fox 5 DC, I want to hear from you. Remember this, folks. The World Cup final is being played in the borough of East Rutherford, not New York. You're right. This is the New Jersey final. And New Jersey taxpayers are going to say it's the New Jersey final. And I totally understand. Honestly, I'm not really a good football fan, but I came here just for celebrating the 3 GOATs last World Cup. I agree. Who's your 3rd GOAT? Modric? Neymar. Sorry. Yeah, probably. But you need to put 4 GOATs because Luka Modric needs to be in there too. Kevin De Bruyne, Mohamed Salah. There's a lot of players that this could be their last World Cup. Could be Harry Kane's. Oh! Yikes. Mark Cucurella, man. If he scored that, I don't know if we'll be able to live it down. That was not a bad hit. If we're going to do that, I need to do more of that. Come on, 42 minutes in, we got our first actual good-looking goal or good-looking shot. CR7, Messi, and Neymar. Yeah, man, it is crazy. All the people we grew up watching, especially in a Clásico, it's their last World Cup. I don't know if Messi's actually said that it's his last World Cup, but I mean, it's hard to even put that past him because he's 38. But he's in the race with the Golden Boot. Yes, the match is already on. Yeah. No, it's not halftime. Justin did not perform. Messi or Ronaldo? I'm saying Messi, but I do love Ronaldo. I'm streaming the actual game on here. No, I'm not. And if I did that, we would get taken down very quickly. Keep putting questions in the chat because we got nothing else to do. The game is not going very well so far. 0-0, 44th minute. We're approaching halftime. Then you can watch BTS and stop spamming the chat. Oh, you're not going to watch it here, but still. Tell me your BTS bias. I don't know what that means. What is a BTS bias? I think they're cool. Where is the match? The match is on television. This is TikTok. Okay. Yep. 45 minutes up. We got 4 added minutes. What a game so far. Oh, Julian Alvarez? Nope. Unai Simon clears. Romero heads it back. It's just ping pong. Defense, 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 defense. This is about what we expected. This was never going to be a blowout. When you're saying you can't find anywhere to watch the game online, it is on Fox 1. Fox 5 DC says Tyler is our GOAT, and you're absolutely right. I agree. Where are we watching from? Fox One, yes. Fox ONE. Fox One is Fox's new app. That's what I'm watching it on myself right now. It's basically like Fox's version of Netflix. Watching from the Philippines. Thank you for watching. That's really cool. Trinidad. My best friend is from Trinidad. Jamaica. All right, y'all are from Dubai? Okay. Are we being serious? Because that's awesome. Bahamas. Well, I'm glad that you guys were able to tune in. I'm sorry if you're not able to find the game to be able to watch it. But that's why these watch-alongs are really special, you know? Because like it gives access to people that don't have access to the game, and this is free for you. So obviously, yes, I wish that I could show you the full match. Oh, we got even more. Kuwait, Indonesia, South Africa. That is crazy. When will the match start? I'm already sleepy. I agree. I know what you're saying there. It is actually quite 0-0, 47th minute. Let's read our halftime stats and see what's up. Yeah, because there's not going to be an attack there. Okay. With that Marco Correa chance, now we have 0.23 expected goals, which is still nothing. 3 shots total, 7 touches in the opponent's box, which is all from Spain, 0 from Argentina. Argentina have flat zeros across the board, but they've been here before. They've been the second best team in almost every game they played in the knockouts up until the very end. And that's honestly when it matters most, so you can't diss it. Other halftime stats, we're looking at 1 yellow card in the game, and that's Argentina, which they've been lucky to avoid more. And it looks like, yeah, that was Lisandro Martinez of Manchester United that got that one. And he was actually subbed out injured, unfortunately for him. But Nicolas Otamendi came in. 1 minute to go in the first half on my stream. Some of you may be already cooked. I just want to see my Jungkook. Well, you know, he is a superstar. I agree. You're not going to see Jungkook here on this stream, unfortunately. I'm not able to show that. I am unable to show that. And from stream to stream. I wish I could show you the match, my friend. I really do. I really do. But if I show you the game, this stream will no longer exist and will get pulled down. And then none of us will be having any fun. All right, we're at halftime now. What a half of football that was. I know, I'm sorry, Shelby. I wish you could watch the game. I'm watching it at a desk right now, trying to talk to y'all. Do I see Jungkook? No, I don't see Jungkook. Score is 0-0. Yeah, don't listen to anybody else saying 0-3 or anything like that. Score is 0-0. Thank you for joining if you have. It is currently halftime, 0-0. Argentina versus Spain in the World Cup final. We got a yellow card on Lisandro Martinez, who was subbed off injured in the 44th minute for Nicolas Otamendi. That's it. I wish I could tell you some goals. I wish I could say Messi has scored and gotten one closer to Kylian Mbappe for the Golden Boot. I can't tell you any of that. Nothing else has happened. It is a very boring game. Cookie, stop telling people that Spain scored. Unless that's your final prediction. It is 0-0. Yesterday's game was incredible. I thought that that's the first time that I've seen England win a game where it was actually a bad result for the manager because it just showed exactly what he should have played in the semifinal. If Bukayo Saka was fit, he should have played. And getting a hat trick in the third place match against France is hilarious to me. No halftime show. The halftime show has not started yet. It has not started yet. But there is a big one. And it's a little controversial with how normally halftimes are on a strict 15-minute schedule. This is going to be a little longer than that. And we're just going to have to deal with it. Portugal versus Argentina would be an iconic game, but they need to stop getting cold feet when they get to the World Cup. Where's BTS? They are at the stadium. I wonder how long each segment's going to be, though. Let's go over all the halftime performers. Let's see. Halftime show, World Cup. Got a lot of BTS fans in the chat, and I respect it. I really do. Y'all are the most dedicated fan base I've ever seen. You're up there with the Taylor Swifties. Up there with the Taylor Swifties. I understand a lot of people are probably logging in, seeing that I'm not showing the halftime show right here. You see, there's two, if you're on TikTok, there's a video above and below me of different watch parties going on. Let's see. Okay. Our halftime lineup. And granted, they probably haven't told us every performer that's going to be there yet. But our headliners are Madonna, Shakira and Burna Boy, BTS, Justin Bieber, and Gustavo Dudamel. Justin Bieber was a late ad. Infantino was teasing about some big performer that they had secured a couple weeks ago, and when it was announced that it was Justin Bieber, I wasn't that shocked. BTS Army, I know y'all want to see him. I'm curious for the BTS fans. I'm not as well versed in BTS. There are a couple songs that I know. But what if you were to tell someone to listen to BTS for the first time, what song would you tell them to listen to? If I were to, want to explore. Dynamite? I know that one. Mic drop. I know Dynamite. Butter. I know that one too. Okay, I don't know Normal. Is Normal a good one? Okay, I'm going to write that one down. I see a lot of Normal in the chat. You can make a BTS fan out of me. I told you. I love music. I'm a musician myself.
Yep, I'm ready. So, Tyler, it's Lou Albanese. By the way, what a first half, huh? Fascinating.
It was freaking great.
Ooh. I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be that exciting. And it was a really, really good first half.
Yeah, it was just the most entertaining thing I've ever personally seen. What a pleasure. This chat.
So we're gonna cut you off right here, Tyler, because we're gonna go around to our reporters and we're gonna be talking to our guys. First of all, let's bounce around just to show different scenes about where everybody is live. Yeah. I need you to run into my thing and get my IFB. It's in the drawer.
All right, one sec.
We're going to look around. We're going to do a little look around and see just how excited everybody is. Do we have Central Park up? Live View 3? Take a look at the crowds, all right? First half was exciting. It was really exciting. Right now, the crowd is calm because it's still 0-0, all right? But I say if I had a choice of which team was better, I think Spain dominated, but Argentina played their game. Very, very, very aggressive game. And they might be on the verge of saying, hey, it's a second half team. We think we can do this in the second half. And I think second half is where Argentina is going to show its strength. Spain had the best scoring chances, but I think Argentina is the team that in the second half, they've done it before, they've done it again. And the fact that this is 0-0 and they got to play their game, I think that was a big advantage for Argentina. All right, we're going to go around now and see what the fans think. First of all, before we do that, why don't we put the poll up? And I say, see, and I'm right. Who's going to win? Who's been playing better? The fans agree. Spain, 52%. And I think 52% is about right. I think Spain played better, but I think Argentina was a team that I think in the long run is going to be a factor. Okay, let's go out to the fans with Kendall and the Spain fans. 52-48, Kendall. All right, the fans who are on our poll are saying Spain right now is doing the best. What I've got a feeling in your room, they might feel the same way, that Spain might be the team. Right? What are you hearing?
Lou, yeah, I mean, the energy here has been incredible. You see Melissa here, she's got her trophy ready. She's got her scarf ready because she's feeling confident in what she's seen with Spain so far in their, not advantage, but how they've been playing against Argentina. You played football before. You've been on the field. What's going through some of these players' minds? What's going through your mind? You're just a half away.
I think with these players' mind, they're trying to play it safe. In my mind, I'm like, just find the open pass. Whoever's in front of you, just pass it, tiki-taka, the way that Spain plays. And once you get in the area, just shoot. And I think Spain got 2 decent chances, but once you're in that box, we gotta shoot.
There was a moment, I think, in the first half, about maybe 10 minutes ago, where they had a clear shot, and all you heard was shoot, and then they missed by just a hair. Walk me through that moment when you were right here and what it felt like around you.
I mean, honestly, I thought that was going in, and then just seeing it curve out, I was just like, oh, man. I was ready to lift up my trophy, cheer, but we're not there yet. Hopefully the second half we'll see more goals.
You pointed out a guy, and the host of this show right now is Lou Albanese. I think you found his Spanish twin somewhere. Talk to me about he had some infectious enthusiasm. Talk to me about what you saw with that individual. He's banging on the pans. He's getting everybody on fire.
Círculo is the best place to go to for any soccer game. I used to go here when I was a child, going to all the Liga games, the World Cup games, and just seeing the ambience. Just everybody's getting pumped up for the game. Everybody's like family friends. Like they're like family for us, and it's just incredible. Just getting cheered up for the crowd. We know what it is. We just want to get the cup home one more time. Una vez más, porfa.
And the second half is when Argentina finds their rhythm. But you guys have an impressive defense that you are relying on right now. How important are both those variables right now?
Yeah, defense is the most important thing right now. If our defense is strong, that's how we win the game. Defense always wins the game, by far.
The world is watching.
And I'm proud to be a Spaniard. I'm proud to be a Gallega from New York. Hasta el final. Viva España. Que viva España.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Gracias.
Melissa's calling Spain, Lou. We found your twin in here. I'm going to introduce you guys when we can.
All right, listen, I can see myself pounding that pan. I can definitely do the pound panding. I can do it, and you know I can do it. I fit right into that crowd.
I know you can.
That's my people right there.
Yeah, and she's giving good vibes with this trophy. Mine too. I am, I guess, a bought-in Spaniard today because this is, it's incredible in here. Then downstairs,
it sounds amazing.
Downstairs, the crowd is even crazier.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear it. It sounds like it's having a great party. You know what? I think Spain played, like I said, better in the first half. I know it's no score, but they had the best chances. The only thing you got to worry about Argentina, after that 80-minute mark, they come alive, and that's the one you got to worry about.
Exactly. Those final minutes of the game, they just come alive. But Spain has the best defense in this entire World Cup. So maybe they hold that off. We'll just have to see. But I know you got plenty of reporters to bounce around with. It's a party over here, Lou.
Oh, you keep partying. Enjoy the party.
Galicia is the best cervezas you'll ever have.
Oh, I sounds it.
Argentina got nothing on us on that one.
I'll stop by in a little while.
She said.
I'll stop by in a little while. All right, so we're going to bounce around now. Let's go out to the American Dream. We're going to go out to the American Dream where they're having another big party. People are excited. Nothing is the score, but everyone knows. Watch Argentina in that second half because they are a second half team. Are we going to go out to Jen? Let's go out to Jen. Jen? How's the party, Jen? How's the party out there?
You know what? These are serious soccer fans. So, I'm going to step out of the way. As you can see, these are serious soccer fans. And it's kind of subdued, to be honest. They've been going nuts for all the action. Huge Argentina contingency. But, I mean, you can see right now, this is the band B2K that sings Dynamite. And they're kind of, the vibes are good. But I think both these sides are really nervous about, look, it's 0-0. And lots of Spain fans, a lot of Argentina fans. So I think everyone's a little nervous right now. You know what I mean? So, okay, let's see who's up next because this is star-studded.
Well, BTS, we know, it's worldwide.
You can see
that, Jen. BTS is a popular band.
Yes, worldwide. Yes, I do know that. That Dynamite song, I do know that song. And let's see what, I mean... Let's see. We have Jason Sudeikis, the two actors from Ted Lasso coming up right now. So let's see who they introduce. Oh, I bet it's the Beebs.
Somebody you're gonna like,
it's
Jen.
Justin Bieber. Okay.
I think it's somebody you were talking about yesterday. A little Bieber action.
Now you see a lot more action from the bands. Oh wow, a little acoustic action. Dang. This is really big. Big moment for Justin Bieber, man.
That's your guy. All you have to do was talking about Justin Bieber yesterday.
Yes.
That was you.
The Biebs, yeah. No, I mean, yeah, let's see this is really cool to see him performing like this. You can see the crowd's kind of into it. It sounds like he's going to start off slow and then have a few of his bangers. Like right when Major League Soccer was really exploding in the U.S. around 2015, 2016, Justin Bieber was cranking out hits. I always think of soccer, actually, when I hear of Justin Bieber. So
he's a big soccer guy, you know that.
But yeah.
A very big, very
big soccer game.
Well, let me tell you something, Jen.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a mixed crowd. I see a lot of Argentina up front, but I've noticed in the back there's a lot of Spain fans.
Yes.
How's the crowd been? Have they been okay together? Any trash talk?
Oh no! That's what's been really cool. There's so many fans kind of coming together. There are fans backed up into the hallway. As you can see, it goes way back, and there are fans in the hallway. There's screens around the American Dream Mall, and people are kind of sitting and watching surrounding screens. We're in the main watch party, but there's also an atrium there's easily 3,000 fans here across the mall, easily. And you see it's every deck is full of fans. So,
you know what, Jen?
It's Justin Bieber coming out with the new album. I don't recognize this song.
I don't know
Is this Cuff's new album? Yeah.
But Jen,
I mean, look, it's a really cool. But
what's interesting though?
Yeah, what were you going to say?
Jen, you've been there a lot of times, right? You've been there a lot of times. This seems like by far the biggest crowd they've got. By far the biggest crowd.
Oh yes, the biggest crowd I've seen. And again, here we go. Here we go.
I think it's going to get a lot louder there, Jen. A lot louder there.
Oh, wait. So, you know how Mariah Carey is the queen of Christmas? Shakira is the queen of the World Cup.
No doubt about it.
And, yeah.
I think
I bet you Justin Bieber is going to come back out. Yes.
All World Cup fans love Shakira. Doesn't matter if you're from Spain or Argentina.
Yes. Yeah, the crowd's definitely more into this.
Yeah, you can see it. As soon as she took the stage, you saw the crowd. They basically got into it. People are dancing now. You can see the difference.
Yes. Yeah. No, it started off slow, but that's like any halftime show where they like mix in. I mean, look, it was cool to see Justin Bieber, like, playing an acoustic guitar, showing off how talented we always think of him as a pop star, so we get to see him in a different light. But this is really cool to see Shakira.
Let's be fair now. We got a poll going on right now. So far, how would you rate the World Cup final halftime show? And it keeps kind of fluctuating, but right now it's 2.5. So the crowd is kind of half and half. They're like, it's okay, not great, it's okay. Now here we go. Now the votes are coming in. 3.6, it jumped up because Shakira took the stage.
Up, right?
Because Shakira took the stage.
Yes. I know. She's absolutely incredible. And like she comes out with the anthem for every World Cup, infusing kind of like, she made sure to use artists from Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. to come up with this ballad to incorporate all of the 3 host countries. So that's what's so cool about her. And she does this for every World Cup. She's just so amazing and talented.
Well, she actually, look, we're watching this crowd right now, and this crowd says they love the show. You can tell. Singing, dancing, they enjoyed it. And our poll, by the way, went from a 2 to a 4.1. Yes. So we know who the winner is at halftime.
Good.
Shakira.
Yeah, Shakira. Those hips don't lie, Lou.
No, they don't lie, and the crowd says it. 4.1 says the hips don't lie.
This is cool. What did you think of the Muppets, Lou?
I'm not sure about
Piggy.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I'm not 100% in on that. Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah. Gabe, our photographer, got very excited when the Muppets were shown.
So what was the reaction of the crowd, Jen, that first half? Was it tense or was it exciting?
Yeah, it was very, very tense. Usually there's a little bit more reaction from some of the the almost goals. There were a few close ones, like with Yamal or very early on, and then there was another one from another Spanish player that was like a foot left, and it was incredible. But however, it's very tense in here, very tense. There is definitely more of an Argentina fan base here. The crowd getting very excited. Look, Spain dominated the time of possession in that first half. It passed the eye test. And so, we have a Argentina fan. Do you want to come talk? Hold on, someone wants to. Hey, we'll ask you about the halftime show. You want to come? We're gonna talk to a fan about the halftime show.
Jen,
okay?
we're gonna. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. What do you think of the halftime show so far?
I loved it. It was really nice, and I could not believe that Justin Bieber was there. I'm literally I'm speechless.
You're a believer?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
I liked whenever he said "Hallelujah World Cup." I love that. I'm one of his biggest fans.
Perfect, and you're a big Argentina fan too. What did you think of that first half? A little tense, huh?
Yeah, really tense. Yeah.
Perfect. What's your name?
Isabella,
thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
She was great, Jen. Enjoy the second half, all right? Because we're going to be going out to Central Park right now, and we're going to see what Francis Wong has. She's there, she's partying, and there's a crowd of crowds. We're going to be going out to her in a couple seconds. Go ahead, Francis. How's the party in Central Park?
Hey guys, well it is the perfect day to be here at Central Park watching the World Cup final. You have 3 big screens here behind me. You're looking at the beautiful skyline of the city. The weather is perfect. It's a little hot, but there's a breeze. Love a breeze. And I'm here with 2 ladies who I pulled in because I feel like your friend group kind of represents what the World Cup has been all about. Tell me where you're from and how you guys all met and why you're watching it here together.
I'm from Brazil, and we've met here in New York. The great representation of the World Cup, bringing all of the countries together.
Yeah, because you're from Brazil, your friend is from Mexico, you have another friend from South Korea. I saw all of you guys dancing, enjoying the halftime show. How are you enjoying the game so far and the performances?
It's wonderful. It's a wonderful experience. We are hoping to see more goals.
but we're having a great time. Yeah. And I felt like your friend group really embodied what this World Cup has been all about. Countries and cultures coming together. When you're here at Central Park, such an iconic location for a watch party, 50,000 people in attendance, one of the largest World Cup parties in the world, if not the largest. What do you feel when you see all of this?
It fills my heart with the feeling of belonging, because I feel like the World Cup brings us so many different backgrounds together, celebrating soccer and celebrating being together. I think this is a chance of a lifetime to be in Central Park, celebrating the final, the World Cup final. I think this is a chance of a lifetime, and it's beautiful to be here.
Beautiful sentiment, ladies. And I know your guys' teams are no longer in the World Cup. Who are you guys pulling for then?
Argentina, because they are Latin American. That's me.
And I will challenge my friend, and then I'm rooting for Spain. I think that they deserve this time. They have a better team. But, you know, it's all about the game. It's all about luck and fate. And we're all here celebrating whatever result we have, because we are here celebrating the World Cup, our families, our history, and all of the beauty that you see here in New York, this melting pot of communities coming together.
Beautifully said, ladies. Thank you so much. See, this is why I called them over, because I felt like they really embodied the World Cup spirit. They're having a good time. I saw you ladies dancing. I'm gonna let you go back to dancing. So yes, it's been a great time here, guys.
Francis, it looks like everyone's having a great time. That's the beauty of it. We've been to 3 different locations. We went to Spain, we went to the Dream, and we've gone to Central Park. And there's one thing that connects everybody. Everyone's having a great time. Everyone's having a great time. This might be the most fun Sunday. You know, it must be the most. And you know what? I don't know who's going to win or lose, but already New York won, because everybody here in the city is having a great day. And as the game goes on, I'm sure it's going to get more and more exciting. Anyhow, Francis, thank you. Thank you for the report. We're going to be bouncing. We have a lot more going on right now. We're going to be watching the second half. We have our 3.9. People like the halftime show. How would you rate the World Cup halftime show? 3.9 out of 4. No one ever goes 4. Let's not kid ourselves. You know, someone's always got to say no. That's just the way these things work. All right? Continue to vote. We want to know exactly what your feelings are. This is a whole interactive thing. It's not about us. It's about you, and it's about the viewers. And we're really, really excited. So I want to say, ho Argentina. But that's just me. We'll see what happens in the second half as we go to break. Thanks, everybody.
right. We are back. Second half has not yet started. What did we think about that halftime show? I feel like it's been a very long time. I get nervous for the players losing focus and all that. But let us know in the chat who you thought did the best. Yeah, I agree. Let's play this game. Let's get this over with. They better come out with some energy, I'll tell you that. Can I show inside the stadium? No. I'm I wish I could see inside the stadium. Yeah, BTS and Shakira really does great, man. Imagine Liverpool. Oh yeah, no. I would not want to hear that. All right, so it looks like people love the BTS and the Shakira moments. I tend to agree. I think High Energy is good. I love Everything Hallelujah by Justin Bieber, but I don't know if I would have picked that one. Okay, we are back underway for the second half. Yeah, that was a terribly boring first half. Spain coming out a little hot at the front. Romero just had to make an interception on the top of the box, and now the ball is back in the middle of the park again. Spain have the ball at the top of the box. We might get a shot here. It's good to test the keeper, but that was not going to have any power in it. Yeah. Will y'all stop spamming this chat? Ask me some real questions. All right. Argentina looked to be collecting a few passes together. It's not as just closing down Spain and receiving the ball back as it was in the first half. We really got spoiled yesterday by having two teams that did not care about doing anything defensively. Get back on here. In our poll right now, people are giving that halftime show a 3.4 out of 5, which is, to be honest, for a public poll, that's pretty generous. Most people don't vote nicely. So 3.5, we're going up. I think there might be some BTS fans skewing the vote. I thought it was fine. It was a good halftime show. It's definitely new for soccer, for football. And I'm not on Twitter right now, but I'll get on that later, and I am sure it's being torn apart by everyone that's in Europe. We got a corner kick, and that's deflected behind for another one. No, it's a goal kick. For the 47th minute, if you're just tuning in, it is 0-0. Spain versus Argentina in the World Cup final. Yeah, you say you don't want to see people. I can't show you the game or we'll get taken down. So you might need to go find the game somewhere else. This is a watch along for people that don't have access. Trying to keep you updated with what's going on. Unfortunately, not much has happened in this game thus far. Where's BTS? They're done. They already performed. Sorry if you missed it. You could probably catch that video on Twitter. Someone probably posted it. Coming up the back again with Argentina, and still just stifled. If you're watching us on TikTok, you can see two different clips. One of them above me, it looks like an Argentinian watch party, and the one below is a Spanish gathering over there in Spain, and it looks crazy. Did BTS perform already? Yes. This is the World Cup final. This is not the BTS final. They've already handled their business, and they did a good job. They did a good job. Watching from the Philippines. Where is everyone watching from? We had a lot of Philippines representation in the first bit. Some people from Dubai, Trinidad, Bahamas. I remember it all. It's awesome. Where are we all from, guys? Go Spain. Yes. Watching from Turkey, eh? All right, Argentina on the counterattack. Northern Virginia. Look at that. Watching from Qatar. Now we're all over the map. A lot of people are cheering for Spain. I do see some Argentinian representation. Is it going to show the match or only the crowd? We're not able to show the match because that is not allowed. But if you want to watch it, you can head over to Fox Local, Fox 1. Stream it. Not here. It's a watch-along. Watching from Los Angeles. Wait, there's a Los Angeles in the Philippines? That's pretty dope. I didn't know that. From Jamaica. Okay, good. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is a watch-along, meaning that I'm trying to help guide you through what's happening in the game for those that are not able to watch. This is free content for people that are unable to pay or unable to access it in their country. Did they already perform BTS? Yes, that was the halftime. It is no longer halftime. Right now we are in the second half. It's in the 51st minute, and it looks like Argentina. Okay, we're getting some unnecessary shoving. Yeah, he needs a yellow card. That made no sense. That was stupid. Do I think Spain is going to win? I'd love to see them win. But, I don't have a preference. I think that for them to be in two finals ever and win both, pretty special. It's crazy to me that they haven't been in more. They have this chronic inability to get to the finals. Getting in from Maryland, hey, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I see someone, you're saying this game is boring, there's no proper attack or strategy. I would argue, yes, it is boring, 100%. The strategy, though, is there. The strategy from both teams is defend. Whether there's not any attacking strategy, maybe the attacking strategy is to reserve it, and they both went for the same thing. I'm not a coach. All right, lots of Argentina support right now. The JB concert. Yeah, we're going to need something to happen in this game very soon. But this is the story of a lot of finals. A lot of teams will show up and play very defensively because obviously taking those risks in a final game, you're more likely to have something like penalty kicks in your direct control. Obviously, no one wants to win that way, but you're not thinking about risk because if you leave yourself exposed, you're way more likely to concede. Who do we all support club-wise? I'm an Arsenal fan. Are there any Arsenal fans in the chat? Yeah, 0-0, 54th minute. Right now, let's check out the facts right at this moment. With Barcelona, and this is your game. You got two. You got to support either Messi or Lamine Yamal. Pedri, Gavi, Kubarsi. Kubarsi is amazing, man. All right, we're on the counterattack with the ball. Who's going to take the shot? Are we going to have it? No. Cleared away. It looked like a miscommunication between the two. Yeah, that was very, very good build-up. All right, Roger's starting to take control of the game a little bit. We're going out wide to Pedro Porro. Yep. All right, Lamine Yamal's been a ghost, so need him to wake up a little bit. You heard Messi paid to do a penalty? Well, I don't know. We'll see if he gets one. So, my sister's in the chat. What's up, Maddie? This game sucks. Wow. That's some good build up there. Oh, nutmeg and that seed. Go Cowboys. No, go Birds. You serious? You got me saying that in New York right now. I might get in trouble. Just say oh, we might have a attack. Oh, no, nothing. Nothing. Spain have won a corner. I can't understand why people want to watch someone watch the game but don't see the actual game. This is a very common thing on YouTube right now with content creators. It gives access to people that are unable to watch the game. If you are watching, if you can't find Fox or get any Fox local programming, then sometimes having someone describe the game to you or just watch while you're watching the game helps. But we can't show the game on YouTube or you will get flagged and taken down. But if I could, I would. Trust me. Right now, Spain is only with 61% of the possession. 4 shots. I don't know how many of them were actually on target. And Argentina has 2 yellow cards. Both have conceded 11 fouls, so Spain's getting away with them a little bit. But it has been a majority of Spanish attack, which we've seen most of the opposition against Argentina have that same level of control and possession in the first half of the games. And you see, Capo Verde broke the deadlock. And it's, they're keeping those games really close. But what Argentina's been able to show is that they have that, they're not worried if things go late, if they're losing late in the game, because they can just turn it on. So Spain is entering that territory now where if they don't score soon, then we might have an onslaught of pressure coming from the Argentinians in the second half, or toward the end of it after the hydration break when the momentum shifts. I'm not knocking. No, I didn't think you were knocking it. True Cross Garage. It is a thing. It's a new, I'd say in the last six years, COVID made it popular by having these watch-alongs. I used to question it too, but I started watching or finding streamers that you like that are really engaging and talking to you while it's on. It's really cool. And plus, a lot of times, you'll have a lot of people rage baiting, and clipping the videos and getting content out of that way. But I'm starting to understand it myself. This is my first time doing one of these. This is Fox's first time doing one of these. We're Fox Local. So it's, it's a unique experience trying to bring some of the coverage around the world. Haley, I agree. That Spain watch party does look incredible. Yeah, don't listen to any. I will tell you when something happens. I promise you. It is 0-0 right now. Anyone telling you something else is lying. We're so bored we got to lie about the score. Why are we still talking about BTS? We did that the whole first half. I'm sorry. I can't show you BTS. All right. And we are approaching the 60th minute, if we're not already in it. It has been a terrible watch so far. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say this has been entertaining. You're selling cars through COVID? I understand. I'm glad we had something to do. Are there any other people actually showing the game? No. If they are, then they'll get their streams pulled down. Right now, Fox has the rights to it, and they're airing it on Fox One, which is a streaming app, or on local Fox channels. So you're not going to find it here or on YouTube. And if you do, they probably won't be up long. Lamine Yamal hits the free kick into the wall. Yeah. And we're out for an Argentinian throw in their own half. It's just dull. Okay, if no one scores, what happens? Do they just keep playing until a team finally does? Yes. And they'll basically go into extra time after 90 minutes. And there's 2 extra time periods, 2 15-minute halves of each extra time. So we'll go up to 120 minutes. And then if there's no goals, then it goes into penalty kicks. It's like they keep approaching and almost making a goal, but keep falling. Yeah. That one with Nikolai toward the back where he didn't get a shot off, it feels like everything's just falling flat. Keep those questions coming. We are live on Fox 5 DC, Fox 5 New York, Fox 29 Philadelphia, YouTube, and TikTok. Lamine Yamal out on the right side, dragged down for a foul. Was he? Nope, it's a goal kick. Let's read some facts about this game to you, because that's all I got. Okay, so the momentum has been with Spain most of the entire game, which we probably would have expected. They had 65% possession in the first half. We're down to 62%. But they're the only team with shots. They got 5 shots, 10 touches in the box. There's only been 1 touch from Argentina in Spain's 18. Which play got the red card? Did someone get a red card? I don't think anyone got a red card. If they did, my stream is super delayed. We have had 2 yellows. The first went to Lisandro Martinez, I believe, in like the 41st minute, and then the other one just happened, I guess, 10 minutes ago for Paredes for pushing someone over for no reason. Alex Baena on the ball. Oops, can Spain attack here? Do we have enough? Dani Olmo with the hit. It's going behind for a corner kick. 64 minutes gone. What's the point? What are we referring to? If we're referring to the stream, we can't show you this. We can't show you the game. but I can talk to you about it. It's for people that don't have access. Accessibility is important. Sometimes you just need someone to tell you about the game. Appreciate everyone who's joined in at this point. Right now, above and below me on TikTok, you can see an Argentinian watch party and a Spanish watch party. You can tell that they're in their own countries based off of how dark it is in Spain right now. Oh, all right. Spain is cooking a little bit more. I don't even know what Argentinian is playing. Are you streaming the game? No, I can't stream the game. That is a Fox property. They have the rights to the game. So streaming digitally on this platform would get us demonetized and down. Is it over yet? You know what? At this point, I do not want this game to go to extra time. I do not. Yeah, no problem. I wish I could show you the game. That'd be really fun. But this is what we got. It's on the Fox One app. It's basically like Fox's version of Netflix. A lot of comments on the photos behind me. All right, this is I selected these very carefully, okay? Got R9 because he's my GOAT as a striker. Yeah, if you basically, yes, when I say demonetized or like whatever, if the YouTube algorithm or AI picks up, oh, we had a shot on target, sorry, Ferran Torres from across from Lamine Yamal, it was saved. But yes, when I say demonetized, they would take the stream down and you would get flagged. That's just, if you air live television that is not part of your broadcasting, you get in trouble for that. But if you are watching along with us on Fox Local Programming, shout out to you. Okay, Haley, are you watching on Fox Local and watching a watch along? That's great stuff. That's what it's all about. Is it still on halftime? No, it's we are in the 67th minute. Halftime has been over. I may have to say that probably 40 more times, but that's okay. We're all learning here. When you say you keep seeing video games pretending that it's the real life spending, are you talking about like people playing FIFA or like FC 26 and pretending that that's the actual game? Yeah, that's funny. That's a lot of effort. Yes, if you are on Fox Local, hop on over to our TikTok or YouTube to talk. I want to hear what you're thinking at the moment about this game because it's nothing to tell you, really. We've had almost 70 minutes of game time and not really anything major has happened other than a couple yellow cards. Spain is doing well. They're dominating the possession, but I think that's exactly what Argentina want. They like to come alive around the 75th minute. I'm telling you, after this water break, we might see some more attack from them. They're going to let Messi get on the ball more. And I don't know, that's just what we've seen in the last 4 knockout games. What do we think about the water breaks? At what time will it continue? Tracy, could you tell me what you mean by that? I'm not showing the game here, so it is currently continuing at the moment. Yeah. I agree. They're not struggling to kind of get a foothold in the match. But I'm just wary. Every time that I've been like, oh, Argentina are about to get knocked out, I'm scarred. I've made like graphics in advance because, you try to be on time with it. And I'll make the graphics and just have to throw them all away because Argentina turn it on and then win the game. Yeah, they wait for the last minute to strike. Thank you. That's exactly what they do. That's what they've done the entire tournament, and it's annoying. It is annoying. But this is edging into the longer this goes on, the more I feel like Argentina will win the game. So Spain need to score. All right, we're getting some substitutions. Romero and De Paul are coming off, and we have Medina and Simeone coming on. Diego Simeone's son. Yep, exactly. See, I just said the same thing. After the last hydration break, they tend to come alive. I don't know what they're drinking. Yeah, no, they like to get close to scoring and then fail. I mean, Spain hasn't scored a lot of goals in this tournament, but they just haven't been conceding. We saw that when they played Cape Verde, 0-0 in the very first game. Yes, Spain dominate. Yep. Until Argentina decide that they want to play. I need a moderator for all this spam. I'm gonna start flagging spam. I'm doing it right now. You gotta stop with that. I'm trying to have real conversations. Look at it. Hey, Evans, Kate, whatever the hell. Can we please stop? Thank you. Goodness gracious. All right, here we go. Back with Dibu Martinez. Coming out through the back. There we go. Get them out of here. Get out of here. We don't want you in the chat. You'll be doing that nonsense. Thank you, Haley. Hey, so when you say which one do you prefer, are you talking about which team? If so, I don't know. Hold on. We have a counterattack with Argentina at the moment, 72 minutes in. And it got stifled pretty quickly. If the live is muted, I need to know. Who won? The game is still on. Game is still on. 72 minutes in. Spain is on the counter now. And Spain just want to retain possession. They want to get it under control, spread the field. Danny Olmo has not impressed me at all this tournament. So the substitutions for Spain, Pedri and Fernando Torres came on, and Brian Ruiz and Miguel Oyarzabal came off. Argentina's made 5 subs. Yeah, he's been all right. I almost want to see more from him, and I know that he's had a difficult role playing in the center attacking mid position for Spain, but because they don't necessarily have a Holland, right? But I don't know. Can I show you what's happening? No, I can't. I wish I could. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking. If you are here on TikTok, I appreciate you joining us. Okay. We got Nico Williams coming on. Hopefully. I wish he was able to play more. Mikel Merino's coming on. Spain's going to win. That's how Spain's about to win. Let's go. My GOAT. Good substitutions. Yeah. I think what Mikel Merino brings is he has these ghosting runs that no one tracks him somehow. And he's just a really quality finisher. That's a foul, and he's already won a foul. Hope that wasn't the shoulder that he injured last year. Yes, Tracy, they are playing right now. What you are seeing on this screen here is the two watch parties that are going on. So we're keeping cameras on them just in case anything crazy happens. If you're watching with us on the Fox Local app, we really appreciate you joining in and welcome you into our TikTok to be able to talk to us. Who do you think has been the man of the match so far, if anyone? I don't think anyone's really made that big of an impression. Both Messi and Yamal have been utter ghosts. Pedri at the top of the box takes a shot, and it goes into the palms of Martinez. They keep saying, I think that's a 6th save, but they've all been shot directly at him. There has not been a very impressive save this entire game. All right, it's starting to heat up a little bit. Lamine Yamal out on the side. That's the dribbling we know he can do. Nothing. This could be a Mikel Merino winner game. We'll see. Another shot outside the box. Kyle Kabarsi. It's still in play. Okay, Nico Williams on the left. He's got 2 on him. He's trying to win a corner, and he does successfully. We're at the 77th minute. That would have been a crazy first goal for Kabarsi. All right, we're heating up a little bit. This is good. Messi and Yamal trying to save energy? Yeah, but this is the time to use it. I'd say so. Nico Williams on the corner. He's about to send it in. And the ref blows a whistle before the kick was taken to separate some of the pushing and shoving that's going on in the box. They're going to let it be retaken. All right, corner kick coming in. Oh, and it's straight over. That has been taken. It's been directly shot. Martinez. Stay on your feet, Torres. Attack Figo. Or Messi or Yamal. I think they're both conserving energy in different ways. Messi's obviously due to him being 38 years old. Yamal's coming off an injury, and he didn't even play in the Cabo Verde match until like the last 15 or so minutes. But as far as what I would do, yeah, I mean, conserving energy is important, but myself into the ground, but that might not be the thing that you advise the most. We're approaching the 80th minute, 10 minutes left of regular play plus stoppage. If it ends like this, okay, for everyone that's new to the sport, if it ends like this in the 90th minute, we will go to extra time. And extra time is 2 15-minute intervals with a small halftime. And if that does not result in any goals, we go to penalty kicks, where whoever gets the best out of 5 goals, or best out of 5 kicks, wins. And if they both have the same, they keep going to sudden death. Yeah, Argentina they've not done anything. They've defended well, but offensively, they've done nothing. They've had 0 shots to Spain's 10. You're talking FB results. Are you talking about the football? Because it's 0-0 right now. How many minutes until penalty kicks? If it ends like this, there's 10 minutes till extra time, which would be 2 15-minute intervals. That's 40 minutes of play before penalty kicks would happen. Oh, we might have a goal. Nope. There's another shot at Martinez. Lamine Yamal is getting a lot of space to dribble on the wide. He puts the cross in, and the header is directly at Martinez. It is very annoying to watch the match. Well, I'm sorry, man. I wish I could help you there. I wish I could help you. Thank you for pointing that out about the microphone. I don't know what I can actually do about that. I do have my own that I could plug in. I might do that while we have a second here. See if this makes it any better. Try to get this audio crisp. But in the meantime, Roger's going through middle. Twenty minutes left. We have 8 minutes left of regular time. 1 second. Thank you all that are still here for our watch along. You finished your chips and not a single goal went in? Yeah. Well, you probably have.
Our closest game, or our closest chance, was that last one with Laporte. For how expensive those World Cup final tickets are, I'd be a little disappointed with how this is gone. All right, I'm going to switch the mic over. Let's see if this is any better. Oh, did it already switch over? Yes, it did. Well, look at that. I brought my microphone from home. That's what I'm talking about. It is not a sponsorship, but I have the DJI Mic 2 Pros, and I've always, as far as making content with them, they've been very incredible. So, hey, don't be stealing jokes, one. Don't steal, don't bother jokes. Yamal's got the ball on the side again, filtering it back with that little horseshoe pattern. It's what we call when they pass along the outside of the defense. They go back, all the way to the other side, trying to reset the play, find an opening. When that doesn't work, they do it the same thing in the back or in the reverse order. Argentina has teamwork issue that needs to be addressed in the sideline. Out of sync. Yeah, they are out of sync. I can agree with that for sure. But like, go back and watch the games. They got lucky several times. Argentina just haven't had the ball this entire game. First half or second half. And until they're actually losing, they look like all they want to do is try to spoil the game instead of having an interest in taking you by the scruff of the neck and winning. We did have a yellow card in the 82nd minute to Enzo Fernandez, so that's 3 yellow cards for Argentina and 0 for Spain. For those just joining, 85 minutes have passed, and we are at 0-0 still in the World Cup final. It's like they're scared to shoot or just can't. If you're talking about Spain, yeah. I mean, give the ball to Mika Marino in a good area. He's going to put it in. Cucurella has some space on the side, and then he just passes it straight back. Thank you for joining our watch along. If you are here, no, we are not able to show the game. That is not something that I have the power to do. All right. Do we have some motion? No, we don't. No, we don't. I promise you, there will be reactions. If anything happens, you will know something happened. Okay, starting in the back again. The Spanish reset. Argentina's basically forced them back, but Messi has barely moved at all. I'd love to see his heat map in this game. Through the middle of the park with Rodri, going down the side and then out to Lamine Yamal, who's got 2 men on him at all times at least. Torres with a strike, and it's wide. The ball is now out for a goal kick for Argentina. You know, I was talking about how Argentina might come alive after that the second half hydration break. I'm not seeing any sign that that's the case. They might want to force this into extra time. Argentina are here to try to spoil the party. Haley, if you're in, we got another one. You got to mute. Yeah. We need some composure in front of goal because every shot has been directly at Martinez. It's 5 o'clock in the morning in the Philippines. Well, good morning to you. This game might put you back to sleep. I'm telling you, I worry about this. 88th minute. 0-0. Yeah, every player besides Messi is back in their own box. Messi's just walking at the top of the pitch. Lamine Yamal to the middle, spraying it outside. Nico Williams, no support, dribbles it into the defender, and it is now out for a Spanish throw-in. Guys, it is a boring game, but I appreciate those that are in chat to continue talking because Rodri takes a shot and it is well over. Waiting for BTS. BTS already performed in a halftime. So you might want to log on to YouTube and try to find that video. I'm sorry. Wish I had it for you. They did well. Pretty sure they played Dynamite. I'm lagging. Let me try to refresh this stream. Might need to close out some of these browsers. Yeah, I had to close some tabs. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, it looks like we're getting 4 added minutes. If there are no goals in that 4-minute period, we're going to go into extra time, which is not ideal for me. I'd like to not work all night. We are in extra time. If you are just joining us, firstly, thank you for joining. Second, I can't show you the game, just so before you ask. That would get us taken down. And number 3, this game has been horrible. Let's go through our stats before this game ends regular time. Argentina have... We'll try to get this fixed. If anyone else is noticing a delay. But right now, it looks like we've had nothing on the Argentinian front. Total shots, 0. Shots on target, 0. Big chances, 0. Big chances missed, 0. Not a good look. Three yellow cards for Argentina total, which is also not something that's surprising. Argentina at the top of the box. Messi has the ball. They wanted a foul at the top of the box. It doesn't look like they're going to get it. Argentina's trying to play through. They're out on the right, and it is in the palms of Unai Simon. That is the only thing that they've done offensively. Oh, wait, hold on. What do we got here? Nico Williams on the ball. He's looking for the Yamal at the other end. Nico Williams takes a shot. It is saved by Martinez. Finally, 9 saves. I don't know how many of them were actually... Ooh, that is a bad foul. Oh, we got a red card. We have... Okay, Enzo Fernandez. That is a second yellow. They're going to review it. He went through him so hard. Kubarsi got thrown. Enzo Fernandez, who's come up clutch with goals. Enzo Fernandez is off in added time before extra time. This is a really bad. Yeah, it's a foul. I don't know what he's arguing about. That is a big deal. I'm texting my group chats right now, but oh man. Argentina, what are you going to do? They never keep their heads. What is he arguing? He needs to get off the pitch. Did anything happen during the game? Yes, we just got a red card. Enzo Fernandez has been sent off. I believe it's confirmed. That is a huge deal. That means that now the game's going to get even more boring because Argentina is now going to park the bus and try to make it to penalties through 2 periods of extra time. What happened with the red card? Enzo Fernandez was already on a yellow, and he just went through Kubarsi. It's a definite foul, and he's been sent off. It was a reckless challenge. They have no case, and they can review second yellows in this format through the VAR, and they have already taken a look at this. This red card is confirmed, and Argentina is now down to 10 men. Okay, sorry, I had to do some work. Spain had the ball at the top, and that is a foul for sure too. Now Argentina's just hacking away at them. Does Paredes already have a card? Almost certainly he does. Does he not? Oh no, he just... Yeah, he's late. It's a foul. Spain, I see people are saying, I hope Spain win. Yeah, that is probably, that is the more likely scenario at this moment. But anything can happen in penalty kicks. All right, so we are at a free kick at the top of the box. I'd say about 25 yards. This is our best chance until extra time. Okay. Pedro Porro and Lamine Yamal are standing over this free kick right now. Lamine's got it in his eyes. He's taking this. I don't see Pedro Porro taking this. Okay, let's see what's happening here. 97th minute. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Lamine Yamal over the free kick. He can't. Oh, it's a save. And now that's the best save of the game. That's the best save of the game so far. Emilio Martinez has had more to do than Unai Simon by far. But this is a quality save. Every other shot was basically hit right at him. Final chance, Nico Williams across, and extra time is beckoning. But Argentina are down to 10 after Enzo Fernandez's reckless challenge on Kubarsi. Someone needs to step up and be the hero. That was a good save. forcing extra time. This is what I was trying to say. Now Argentina are going to be parking. They're going to try to force penalties. Penalties, Jacob. Hello, thank you for tuning in. Penalties will be coming at the 90 after the 2 minutes of extra period or extra time. We have 2 15-minute intervals, and then goes to the penalties after that. Where's Messi? I don't know. He's been a ghost, to be honest. To be honest. Well.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah. Yes.
It's your producer.
Yes, hello.
We're going to have Tina come over to talk this game so far.
Okay. So how long do... Okay, no, I appreciate you asking. How long do Argentina have to play with 10 men? They just... The rest of the game. They're done. Yeah. If you get sent off, you're done. Let me step away for 1 second. She's coming to me.
We are back. That is a live shot of New York, New Jersey, or New Jersey, New York. I don't know which one goes first. Stadium. To me, it's MetLife. I don't care what they say. Bottom line is this. We're going to extras, and this has been an amazing match, at least for one side.
If you like to sleep, it is.
I'll tell you one thing. You know what, though? That France game, I thought was boring. I think Spain is boring. I've said that. But I will say this. That goaltender, the goalkeeper, Martinez, made this match because Spain actually attacked, which is something they don't normally do.
No, Martinez has been good. I mean, I think Spain had, 10, 11 shots, or that's how many saves that Martinez
got
had.
10 saves.
But most of them were directly at him. So that last game was...
Still the last one.
Yeah,
that last one, that was a spectacular save on the free kick by Yamal. Because that one was actually headed towards the corner. That was the best one by far. I agree. Most of them were right at him, but still, whether you're right at him or not, a lot of times you're just in position.
You just got to be ready. And that's the thing. When games are boring, sometimes you switch off. And you got to stay locked in the entire time. Martinez is one of the best in the world. He won the World Cup. Got the Yashin Trophy last time, and he's probably going to get it again if they win. So,
well, here's a question I have for you. Now, we have extras going on right now. if you're Argentina, the way this match has gone, and their basically inability to move the ball at all, are you just playing for kicks?
Well, it just got worse because now they're down to 10 men
And
for the
we
rest of
know
the game.
that, yeah.
So after that second yellow from Enzo Fernandez on the reckless challenge against Pau Cubarsí, what we have now is Argentina are more likely going to park the bus, aka they're going to not attack. They're going to compact defense. They have 2 15-minute intervals to get through, and after that it's penalties.
Right now.
Penalties
Exactly.
50-50. You never know.
You just want to get the penalties right now.
Yeah.
That's the key. Kicks, penalties, however you want to call it. But the point is, like, right now, I'm going to keep moving my head because we have the game going on up here so we can give you a heads up. Again, how shocking. The ball is on Argentina's side, so which means Spain again is attacking. Argentina now. Oh.
Yeah.
And looks like another, that could be, is that another yellow?
Yeah, that's, well, the game's not back on, but I think.
Oh, that's not, I'm sorry, I apologize. That's just a replay. I apologize. Because I look, wait a minute, I would have swore I saw them in the, but Spain has dominated this game. Completely. Completely. Not yet. No, it's at 91 there.
Actually, I think we are.
Okay.
It says extra time.
All right, so they started, and the point is, again, extra time, so 15 and 15 for those who don't know. And the point is, if you're Spain, how well have you played, and you're in extras? It shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't. But at the same time, you know, when you're going through a compact defense that Argentina's been playing this whole time, they've not attacked at all. They've had one shot maybe, and I don't even know if it was on target.
No.
So what we're seeing right now is Spain's inability to put the ball anywhere else other than in the gloves of Martinez. They need to do it now, or they're going to regret every chance that they missed.
Because it's, like I said, if you're Argentina, you're playing for kicks.
Yep.
Because right now it's obvious the way they're playing.
They were playing for kicks when the first whistle went.
It sure seemed that way, didn't it? It sure seemed that way. It seemed like they know they can't attack this defense. They know that they can't penetrate them. And this way, in this case, let's just play a defensive style. And you're right about one thing. Martinez, the ball was right to him, but Argentina forced those shots to be right to him.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We'll see. I think we're going to go back to the game now. We're going to go back and watch.
And we're going to go back and watch. As you can see right there, that's a tense crowds. Those crowds are
they're not moving. they're like sardines.
They are like, that is a tense crowd right there. I think people are not shocked that it went to extras. I think they're a little more shocked.
Is that another save? That's another fantastic
That is
save.
another one. He is, I mean, that guy Martin, you know what? I don't know who's going to be the MVP, but win or lose, he should be the MVP.
Yeah, all
there's
right,
no
there
way
you go.
around it.
We'll see. It's not Messi right now.
It's not Messi right now. All right, we're going to let you go back. We'll bounce around, and we'll be back right after the game because this match is living up to everything everybody hoped for. We're in extras, and the game is tied at 0.
I'm back on the watch party. So come
go back to the watch party, and he'll tell you everything you need to know because that save right there, you thought the game was going to be over, and he doesn't stop.
Welcome back. Sorry for the delay. We had to go talk about the end of the game, but then they got quickly back. And oh wait, is that a goal? Oh my gosh, wait, that's a goal. That's a goal. No. What's the problem? What's the problem? A foul? Sorry. There was the ball ended up in the back of the net for Spain, based off a Nico Williams shot. After a lot of tackling in the box, that is not a foul. That is not a foul. That is not a foul. There's no foul in this. That's a goal. No way. What's the call? Oh, relax. We have to review this. How are you going to call a... Did he blow the whistle before the ball ended in the net? I don't understand. That's not a foul. Oh, come on. That is never a foul. Let me know in the chat if I'm wrong. That doesn't make any sense. How many times has Argentina had to go to extra time this World Cup? That's a goal. I don't understand. They're saying that Mikel Merino stepped on the toe of Otamendi. I saw that play back multiple times, and it feels very harsh. Martin Zubamendi's coming on. He hasn't played a single minute this entire tournament, but I hope that he can show what he's all about. That is sus. This is not a good look. This is not a good look. If you are just joining us, we are in the 98th minute, which means that we have entered extra time about 8 or 9 minutes ago. It is 0-0. If it stays like this for another 15-minute period of extra time, we will go to penalties, which is exactly what Argentina want right now. It is eerily quiet in the stadium right now. If you look at me, you see, or if you're looking at their screen right now, whether you're on Fox Local or the TikTok or YouTube, you'll see two watch parties that are eerily still. Yeah, that ref didn't see no foul. No way. Clipped up? Nope. Why did the goal not count? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't understand it. They're saying that Mikel Merino stepped on Otamendi's foot during the shot attempt before Nico Williams got the ball and put it in the back of the net. I don't see that. I mean, I think I'd have to play it again, but it barely looked like it was reviewed. There's a cross coming in, and it's cleared. 100 minutes have passed. Marc Cucurella on the side plays it back, and it's going to go ahead back to the defense again. Who scored? Nico Williams almost did if the ref didn't blow a foul. So it's still 0-0. Kubarsi with the ball at the edge of the box, passes it out to Lamine Yamal, who's going to take on the man and send it right back. Pedro Porro, they're trying to play Lamine Yamal. That is not a good shot. That isn't. Why did the goal not count? They're calling it a foul. That's what they called. Again, I feel like it was very soft. It's actually frustrating that it didn't count. According to my group chat, we're all kind of enraged by it. Well, let's go through all the changes that have been made since the interval. Argentina still down to 10 men. Argentina still down to 10 men after Enzo Fernandez was sent off right before the end of regulation time. Marcos Senesi just came on, and Martin Zubamendi and Eric Garcia came on for Spain. All right, so Spain has the ball, and they're going down the wide. Argentina's 100% wants penalties right now because they're down to 10 minutes. The only thing that makes sense. So we're going to see a lot of parking the bus, a lot of compact defending, while Spain continue to try to pepper the goal. But that's a cross in. That's to Marino. Oh, my gosh. If anyone's going to score a winner, it's Mikel Marino. But that was a glancing header that he should have put that in. Oh, he should have put that in. Look at him, man. He pops up in the rights, but he's not a 9. He's not a striker. But the way he does that, even for Arsenal too, it's just incredible. I've never seen someone who has that level of IQ to just be in the right spot every time. How long before the game is over? The game will go to 105 minutes here, and then another 15, so it goes to 120. If it's still 0-0, 0-0, that means it will go to penalty kicks. That is not ideal if you have a train to catch like I do. Tell you that. Okay, Nico Williams has the ball. They're at the edge of the box again. Who's going to take that shot? It is blocked again. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm getting kind of stressed. This game could go to like 6:15. Yeah, Scratch. I agree. Spain didn't finish their dinner when they needed to. Some of you are saying stuff in the chat that I cannot respond to, but may have thoughts about as well. That is so disappointing. That goal for me should have stood. Who am I rooting for? I'd love to see Spain get their second. I always root for the team that hadn't won it before. Like, didn't win it the last World Cup. But I think that Spain, the way that they've played, the way they've conceded only one goal a tournament, they deserve that. And I guess my bias can show a little bit because I'm an Arsenal fan and Spain has 3 Arsenal players on the team. So naturally, probably pull for Spain. Mikel Marino, let's do this, dude. This is your time to shine yet again. Now, this is where it gets a little confusing, but to explain it, we have 3 minutes of added time on to this extra time half, meaning that this will go to 108 at a minimum. Then the second half of extra time will begin after that. Yeah, no problem. I know that it's difficult to keep up with, but I will try to keep you up to date with the time. And Simeone wins the ball back brilliantly there. Argentina actually have something going forward at the moment. It is a 3v3 at the moment, and Pedro Porro takes care of business. Argentina's starting to come alive a little bit more. How many minutes left? The answer is 17 or so. It's hard to give you the actual amount because this could probably go to penalties, which would be another who knows how long. This is your classic final, though. I'm not saying it is going to go down as a classic. It's just this is how finals go sometimes. It's just very, very dull, very hesitate. Like they hesitate a lot. Spain will regret not scoring those goals. To start we're already in extra time. The second period of extra time will begin in probably another couple minutes. We're about to be over, or we're about to have the halftime interval of the extra time period right now. Ooh, that's a bad landing. It's okay. We are still in the first period of extra time. And now that's over. So we are 0-0. Argentina are down to 10 men. And there's another 15 minutes of extra time to decide a winner before penalty kicks. Oh, man. This feels like still harsh that they called that goal back. Well, Thierry Henry says it was rightfully overturned, so I'll have to agree with that. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about too. If it does go to penalties, I think Argentina can do it. But also Spain, they've got great penalty takers. They've been outclassed the entire game by Spain. Well, okay, so the question is, do you think Argentina is off course? Argentina's been off course the entire tournament. They've turned it on in the final breath of multiple games. They push their luck a lot. But sometimes that luck stretches all the way to the end. Very one-sided. Very one-sided game. Spain, after 90 minutes of play and then a 15-minute period, have 68% of the possession, 19 shots to Argentina's 0. 0. Spain, the better team to win for sure. I agree. It's just, I don't know. If it goes to pins, who do you think is winning? I don't know. Every time that I've counted Argentina out in this tournament, they've won the game. Y'all are funny in chat, man. Y'all are funny. Pedro Parro crosses it in. Nico Williams across the front. Is there going to be a goal? There's a goal here. There's a goal. Is that Ferran Torres? We have a goal. 1-0. He kicks the flag over. Spain go to the corner, and they are elated. Finally, we have broken the deadlock right at the beginning of the second half of extra time. Oh, my God. They broke it. I think Argentina lost focus very briefly, and that's all that was needed. When you're down to 10, you have one less in the box to be able to compact into. You said it, dude. I agree. You did say it. I'll give it to you. Spain won in the 106th minute. Argentina 0, and they're down to 10 men. They will find it very difficult to come back from this. But again, I'm not going to sit here and count them out. I've seen it. I've been embarrassed by that too many times. It's not happening again. That is a goal right there, if I've ever seen one. Spain. Wow. I am now plugged in to the Live Now feed. I'm seeing that we're getting some comments in this YouTube chat. If you are here, let us know where you're from. But yeah, we finally have broken the deadlock here. 39 seconds from the kickoff of the second half of extra time. Spain lead 1-0. The commentators are saying Argentina, even when they look like they're dead, they're not dead. That's what I'm saying. I'm not like, this is ideal right now for Spain to have this lead with one man advantage. Oh my goodness. I will begin talking in just a second. Sorry, when this happened, I needed to start doing a couple things. But right now, Spain, it's still 1-0 Argentina. 109 minutes have passed. They have to make it to 120. If they do, and Argentina do not score, then Spain are your World Cup champions. Okay. This is exactly what Spain needed. let's see. I'm going to try to pull up the facts here about how that happened. Basically, from what I remember, I think Nico Williams was on the touchline, dragged it back, and put it either saved and blocked into the path of Ferran Torres or passed it straight back to him, and Ferran Torres blasted it in. So I haven't seen the goal back, but guys, we're close to the end. We're about to know who our World Cup champion is. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Argentina have played a very poor game today. I agree. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them would agree with you too. Someone in this chat saying the hand of God won't save them. If you're unfamiliar, look up the hand of God with Diego Maradona. That is a very contentious goal in the history of football, with especially with England. They'll never forget that. Trying to find out who assisted that goal. Oh, Nico Williams did get the pass to him. Yep, Nico Williams passed the ball, and Nico Williams gets the assist. Good for him, man. The score right now, it is 1-0, 111 minutes. Yeah, no, Argentina have not had a single shot on target. You're right. Well, Heather, I'm glad you're here. Ferran Torres with the game-winning goal as things stand. And that would mean that Brazil's back-to-back record of winning 2 in a row will stay if Argentina do not win. Spain, it is very rare for a team to win the Euros and then come back and win the World Cup in the same session. This is Spain's second World Cup final ever. So if they win, they're 2 for 2. The score right now is 1-0 for those asking. We have the score bug up at the top left of your screen. Nico Williams has the ball in the second half. Okay, and he manages... No, he's offside. Spain have had... Here's another a big fact for you right here. Spain have had 0 cards, and Argentina have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of them went to their coach. 2 of them went to Enzo Fernandez. 1, Christian Romero got his typical yellow, and he wasn't even on the field. When does extra time end? At the 120th minute, if it remains 1-0 to Spain. So we have 7 minutes. Ferran Torres is on a breakaway. The ref has not raised his flag. Ferran Torres has sealed it. He's offside. He's offside. We're going to review this and see. He looked a little bit offside. I was kind of shocked that the ref didn't raise his flag. But no, he's on. He might be on. We're going to have to review this. This might be 2-0. Ferran Torres. Oh, no, automatic offside. Never mind. So, Spain have had the ball in the back of the net 3 times, and it is 1-0. Because one of them was offside, one of them was deemed a foul. I don't know about y'all, but it is quite obvious that Spain deserved this win right now. Wow. Wow. That's the most ever saves in a World Cup final for Martinez, so respect for that. But his teammates let him down today. Messi is on the ball. It's going to be a corner to Argentina. They might pile everyone but the keeper up on this. Taken short at the top of the box. Messi sends it back in. That looks like it's overhit. Oh. Yeah, that's a goal kick. Messi has looked genuinely disinterested almost this entire match, which is shocking. Is the student about to beat the master? I think there's so many storylines in this. I have a question for our chats, if anyone can hear this. Do we think that if the final was Spain versus England, that it would have resulted in a Spain win? Ooh. Ooh. All right, Nico Williams is through. He crossed his defender. Oh, he messes it up at the last second. Dribbles it out of bounds. Oh, man. You say, why is Spain watching in Queens? Shouldn't they be watching in Spain? Yeah, there's people watching in Spain, and then there's people watching in Queens because there are Spanish people that live in Queens. There's also people that traveled to be near the team for when they played, or they've been here watching the team. It's not a weird thing. Argentina at the top of the box. Messi has a shot, and it goes straight into the face of Mikel Merino. That hurt. That hurt. Y'all are back to spam in chat. Please, the bots need to be taken care of. This is crazy, dude. Mikel Marino's going to get treatment. Concussion protocol. I got hit in the head. I mean, that's not controversial. Oh, that is so foul. Oh my gosh. So the tip of his shoulder and head were offside, so the second goal didn't count. Come on. I mean, I understand, obviously. It's not contentious. Okay. Spain is still at 66% of the possession. Right now, we're looking at about a minute and a half left before Spain are crowned champions, if the score remains this way. Are Argentina able to do anything to rescue this? Okay, guys. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at it now. This is it. This is all we got. Messi standing over the free kick in Spanish half. Everyone forward with 30 seconds left of extra time. Who scored for Spain? Ferran Torres. Nico Williams assist. Messi advancing forward. He plays it in. Oh, that is a good ball. Oh! That is a corner. It went out. That could have been 1-1. That could have been 1-1. Messi standing over the corner kick right now. We are out of time. There's 5 added minutes from stoppages. Spain did score. You're right. Another corner. Messi's dropping them in perfect areas, but guys, this is kind of scary. All right, everyone. We have 3 minutes left of added time. 122 minutes have passed. There's an Argentina free kick about 40 yards out from the goal. Nicolas Otamendi goes down. Oh no, they just called it a throw-in. Never mind. Argentina still has the ball. Messi sprays it through the middle. They still have the ball. Spain is closing them down, but remember, Argentina are still down to 10 men. So they have one less option. There's a foul. There it is. That's a great way to win a foul by Spain. Argentina trying to place the ball down like they're not always the ones kicking it away. Oof. Simeone really almost put one in there. What do we feel like? Let me know in this chat before the game ends. We have 2 minutes. I want to know, do we feel like Spain were the deserved winners? I know that I feel like that's the case, but I'd love to hear if anyone disagrees. Spain is 2 minutes away from lifting their second ever World Cup. "60 seconds. Nico Williams came on, changed the game for Spain, got the assist for Ferran Torres, who's going to go down in Spanish history just like Andres Iniesta did by winning off the pass from Cesc Fabregas back in 2010. Here we go. Ferran Torres holding the ball. Sliding in is Otamendi. We have Cucurella. That is going to be a foul for Argentina. Free kick incoming. They're going to send everyone in. This is the single last chance of the game. They need to hold out. Emiliano Martinez over the ball. Everyone from Argentina needs to be in that box. Lifted it up. Spain clears. Spain! Spain are your World Cup champions. 2026. They conceded 1 goal all tournament. They deserve this moment. Everyone in Spain jumping up and down. Congratulations, Spain. You are our World Cup champions. Congratulations. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Ferran Torres goes down in folklore in a game that probably shouldn't have gone to extra time. Congratulations, Spain. I'm out of here.